It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Firefighters are mopping up after a devastating house fire at Jules this morning. Newcastle Fire Command says they received several 000 calls to a car alight in the carport of a housing New South Wales townhouse in Doongara Close just before 6, which quickly spread to the home. 9 fire trucks were called to the blaze, with crews taking about 90 minutes to bring it under control. The home has been extensively damaged, while neighbouring townhouses sustained minor smoke damage. All the occupants managed to escape unharmed. Police have commenced an investigation into the cause of the fire. A Mayfield woman is due to face court later this month after being charged with credit card fraud. It's alleged the 34-year-old stole a wallet containing a credit card from a vehicle in Errington Avenue, New Lambton last week before purchasing gift cards online valued at $700. She was arrested at her home on Maitland Road yesterday and charged with 5 counts of obtaining a financial advantage by deception. The Hunter Business Chamber believes a rollback of Newcastle's lockout laws could have enormous economic benefit for the region. The debate around lockout laws reignited after a parliamentary committee recommended Newcastle review its stance pending the relaxation of liquor trading restrictions in Sydney. Chamber CEO Bob Hawes says he supports balance changes which boost Newcastle's nighttime economy.
There's now an ambition and a recognition that there is an opportunity for the city to do more than it is doing. We're not after a 180-degree U-turn on what's been happening. We're after step change, and hopefully the opportunity to have a reflection on what we have in place here.
The Newcastle Permanent Building Society is yet to decide if it will reduce interest rates following the Reserve Bank's decision to cut the official rate by 0.25%. The PERM has announced a review of deposit and lending rates is being undertaken, with a decision expected in coming days. The Commonwealth and National Australia Banks have announced they are passing on some of the rate cut, but not all of it. Westpac and ANZ have not announced their response. A new centre of excellence in research at the University of Newcastle could see the future of mining become emission-free. The Australian Research Council Centre will see local researchers collaborate with those from across the country and the globe, as well as CSIRO and industry representatives. They'll work to double the efficiency of mineral processing systems by reducing energy and water usage while boosting concentration of high-value materials. Laureate Professor Kelvin Galvin says as some minerals become harder to extract, it's important to transform the way they're processed.
You want to recover and concentrate those things that are deemed to be of high value and leave the more benign so-called waste material behind. So it's about trying to get full recovery of the valuable minerals.
It's hoped parking issues in the Newcastle CBD will be alleviated when a year-long trial of on-demand buses begins at the end of the year. Council is working with Keolis Downer to provide the service during peak periods to encourage city workers to use public transport. Commuters will be able to use the Newcastle Transport app to book the service, which will cost $3.20 per trip.
2NURFM Sport.
Northern Irish international Bobby Burns is firing into his role as fullback at the Newcastle Jets. The 19-year-old has given the Jets a needed thrust down the left, creating opportunities for the squad's fullbacks to play forward. Coach Ernie Merrick says Burns has a very good left foot and when he gets forward can whip a tremendous ball. Meanwhile, the Jets are preparing for their private trial match against the Young Socceroos this Saturday. Despite losing striker Kane Shepherd to a foot injury, the squad has the depth to cover for the loss in what promises to be a high-intensity match. A new plan for former Hunters basketballer Ben Simmons will help the Philadelphia 76ers strengthen their offense this NBA season. The 23-year-old point guard has worked on his jump shots and three-pointers to become a shooting threat outside the key. Simmons is confident once he gets into a comfortable rhythm, it will change the defence of the game. And Newcastle Knights halfback Mitchell Pearce is one of the favourites to win the 2019 Dally M Award tonight. Pearce joins Knights teammates David Clemmer and Kalen Ponga, who are also in the running. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 7, 10, 37, 28, 27, 12 and 42, and the supplementaries are 21 and 22. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.